Hi guys, it's Guidance with Compassion here. So thank you for checking out the channel. I really appreciate it. If you enjoy the readings that I do here on this channel, please like them, please share them, and also subscribe to the channel so that you're notified about new readings I do on the channel. Also remember to smash the notification bell so that you are notified when I upload new readings. Also, these are general readings, so if the message doesn't resonate, it may do in the next reading. Also, you can watch for your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, or your Venus. It's totally up to you. Thank you again for checking out the channel. Hi guys, it's Guidance with Compassion here with another reading. So today I'm reading for the sign of Libra. We're doing a general love reading for the month of August. As you can see, the cards are already drawn because I actually did the reading, but I failed to hit record. So Mercury retrograde in full effect at the moment for me. So I'm going to go through the reading again. And apologies for you not being able to see me draw the cards. So current position, the Queen of Pentacles, Libra. So I don't know if you have a lot of earth sign placements in your chart or you're dealing with an earth sign. So that's Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus. And this in the current position sees that you're focused on, the Queen of Pentacles is focused on the material of this coin, stability. Earth signs are very stable. They focus on the important details of life, finances, bills. They're quite grounded, So I don't know at the moment, Libra, are you focused on some material details in your life? Are you focused on your career, your job, perhaps something to do with your property, your house? Now we have the obstacle as the world. So the world talks about endings of cycles, new cycles beginning, transformation. So I can see why this would be the obstacle, because if you've been in this position for a while, stability, and now you're going through a change, that brings an element of risk. Change brings an element of the unknown. And if you've been used to where you are at the moment, you're grounded, you know how everything is, you know how to cope, to deal with things. This can be unnerving, and it's understandable it would be an obstacle to you. So we got the advice from Spirit, the Emperor and the Seven of Cups. So the Emperor is a leader. He's strong. He is not afraid of anyone. He is able to articulate his wants and needs, and he goes forward for them. He goes forth. He's a leader. People listen. He commands respect. And we've got the Seven of not the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, which talks about lots of choices, illusion, overwhelmment. I think with these cards of advice, I think Spirit is saying to you that you need to I don't want to say take control, but you need to be strong in your truth. We've got truth be told on the bottom of the deck. You need to be strong in what you want, your desires, your wants, your needs, because the Seven of Cups talks about many different choices. And we have the King of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. And I don't know, this could be someone that you're dealing with a fire sign. So that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And you've got the fork in the road, and we have the world. You're moving into a new cycle. You're transforming. So I feel, Libra, from this reading, that this isn't someone that you've just met. This is someone that you've created a connection with. You've been seeing for a long time, dating for a long time, or you're moving towards marriage. This is the energy I'm feeling. And, when you enter into marriage, it's a different setup from when you were just dating or seeing each other, or you're just in a long-term commitment. You're starting to lay roots, a foundation for a family. You've signed a contract, you pledged your vows to each other, you have obligations to each other. It's not just you alone making decisions, when you were single, focusing, okay, I need to do this, I need to pay the bills, I want to decorate my place like this. Not the same with marriage. You've got to collaborate, talk to each other, come to a decision together, communicate. So this could be why that you're focusing on, coins and such. You're thinking, oh, what are the details of this? And if you're planning a wedding also, what are the costs? The costs of everything. The dress, the outfits, the suits, the bridesmaids' outfits, the cake, the food, catering, guests, venue, location, all of these things you need to decide together, And perhaps you're thinking about, it's a fork in the road, the world. There's two paths to go. If you're going to enter into this marriage with this person, or you're going to stay where you are. There's two routes where you can go. So it's obviously your decision. But there will be change from that. Either that, if you stay the way things are, this person may leave your life. If you choose to enter marriage, that's also a change. No longer single. You'll be setting up a new foundation of life for yourselves together. Growing, creating a life together. Heading towards family life. Maturing. It's a long cycle that when it does end, it could be that when this person or you leaves each other's lives in old age. But what I'm also getting from this advice, because I know Libra, you're pretty diplomatic. You are quite balanced. You like to, compromise and, keep the peace in most situations. But I think Spirit is saying that's not the advice that I would give you to enter into this marriage. You can't be always sacrificing your wants and needs for the happiness of your spouse, partner. And that's not truthful to you, because you would be entering into this marriage genuine, not your authentic self, Libra. And I think with the 7 of Cups, you've got all these choices, If you're planning a wedding, you've got all the options, different caterers, different venues. You have an idea in your head what you want as well. So don't always give in to your spouse or soon-to-be spouse and say, oh, well, whatever you want. Just what and I'm not talking just to girls, or I'm talking to both, to men and women. You could think, what, it's her day. You just get everything you want. Do everything you want. But it's not her day. It's both your day together. This is a day you'll remember for the rest of your lives. It's the day that you both become married to each other. No one is more important than the other. So it's important that you have your say and your input in decisions as well. Don't leave it just to one person to make all the decisions. Or don't just say whatever you would like and not say what you think and what you would like to happen in this marriage. Because this is the foundation you're setting for your marriage, the wedding. Okay, get ever what you liked, whatever you like, I don't mind. Next, you buy a house. Whatever house you like. Next, you decorate it. Whatever colour suits you. Here, you're basically leaving elements of yourself out the door. You're not being your authentic self. You're not saying your opinions. You're leaving part of your personality outside of this marriage just for an easier, peaceful life. And to me, that's not really the way that you should approach marriage. You know, we have the garden here where this is a lady, she's basking in her peace and she's just fully engaged in herself. She's being fully selfish there, but she's alone. She's by herself. But in a marriage, there's two people. And yes, you can't always get your way all the time. You have to learn to compromise, but that doesn't mean that you don't say what you want. It doesn't mean you hide parts of yourself. You don't sacrifice parts of yourself, your personality, your wants, your needs, your desires, ambitions, goals, because then you're not walking into the marriage being you, being truthful. This person would be marrying a stranger. They wouldn't be marrying you because you're not being yourself. And it's a bit like you're sacrificing these wants and needs in order to keep the peace, but also to stay married. I think sometimes as well, when we get a milestone goal that we've always wanted, we want to keep it at all costs. And in my head, that's giving me the energy of the 5 of Swords, winning at all costs. But the cost here is yourself, Libra, your personality, your wants, your needs, just so that you have someone, so that you have a person, so that you are married, so you have a companion. But that's not the right energy you should have. And the more you cling and grasp onto something and you tighten the grip, the more likely it will want to run away from you. Just be true to you. It's giving me people pleaser energy. And there's no place for that, Libra. This person wants to marry you, but they want to marry you, not the shadow of you. We've also got spiritual maturity, which also talks about, someone who's mature. Like, being mature means you discuss, you communicate. Sometimes there will be conflict of interest, but you work it out together. Your partner, your future spouse, is not always going to like what you like. It's not always going to agree with what you want. But you have to come together as adults and come to a mature resolution. And this could also involve, the way you view the world. And I'm thinking here with the spiritual maturity card, when I think of, being your authentic, truthful self, don't hide this from them. Because I'm feeling like the sense of, obviously, if you're watching my tarot reading, you're into spirituality. But you may think that this is something that your partner isn't keen on or doesn't like. So you hide it. But that's not truthful. That's not authentic. You're not being really yourself if you feel there's elements of you that they shouldn't know or you'd rather they wouldn't know. It's not genuine. And it's setting you up a bit for failure because if and when they do eventually find out, which most likely they will, what if they say they don't like that? They don't want you doing that. Is that something that you're going to stop doing just because they said. If you lay your cards on the table and they say, I'm not a fan of that, are you going to just be like, okay, I'm going to get rid of that just so that your wants and needs? But you notice that this person, well, I'm not getting the energy here, that this person doesn't feel compelled to do the same to you. They're not hiding any part of themselves. They're not sacrificing parts of their personality, their wants and needs, so that you stick around. They're just being them. King of Wands is very tall, bold. This is who they are. They're flamboyant. They know who they are. And they're comfortable being who they are, and they're not changing. So I understand with Spirit's giving you the Emperor here. It's saying to be strong in who you are, in your truth. Don't feel the need to bend just because you're heading towards marriage or you're heading towards a long-term commitment. You know, you're coming into a serious stage of your relationship. Remain true to you, because that's what's attracted to them to you in the first place. Don't feel the need now that you need to switch, change, adapt. No one said that. Have they, Libra? Remain how you have always been. You've done a length of healing on yourself to get to this stage, to attract a partner in alignment with you. You know, you're a queen, they're a king. You're on the same level. But don't shrink yourself to fit, if that makes sense. So this was the reading, Libra. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if this resonates with you. Let me know if you're planning a wedding. Tell me about it. How's it going? Are you soon at the finish line? Or tell me if this has happened to you already. You know, this is something you experienced at the beginning of your marriage. Let me know about it in the comments section. And thank you for taking the time to listen to this reading. I'll see you next time.